Maureen Tara Nelson, MTN Matchmaking. And with me today is normally Stacy. Normally Stacy? Nope. Stacy is on her way to work with us here in our New York offices. We are so super excited to see Stacy, and I can't wait to see her kids. Love her kids. If you follow us on social media, you will see memories from like 6 to 8 years ago, I think, of when her two daughters were so cute, little babies. And of course, they were always in the office, just like I had my two boys, who are now 23 and 25, always in the offices with us as well. So, unfortunately, as we all know, because of this coronavirus, the fact that she is coming from Florida, she cannot even come here in my home office or my other offices with me or anywhere to work. She has to work from her home office, which is on Long Island. She has two homes, of course, Long Island and Florida, like me. And she has to quarantine for the 14-day rule from Governor Cuomo. And you're probably looking for Ryan, who is normally with me and normally answering or asking all of the great questions. Well, here they are. And as you could see, the big print, he handed them to me and said, "Here you go, Grandma." And it took me a while to realize he was calling me Grandma because I need everything printed so large. Thanks, Ryan. Anyway, Ryan should be back any second. He is just upstairs in the other office of our home office. Then you might think, well, there's Brendan in the house and there's Kevin, my brother, who is always here, but they're outside doing work on Brendan's car. Because, as many of you know, Kevin, or Uncle Kevin, to my boys, who is my brother and who does everything for myself and for my kids, is helping Brendan with a car problem. So, looks like I am going to have to fly solo on Facebook Live, and it's not something I like to do because I like when Facebook Live is funny, and I don't think it's funny if it's just me. So, hopefully you guys will tune in and ask questions. That is what makes it funny, okay? So, please ask your dating questions, and I don't even care what questions you ask. As crazier, the better, because I mean, we do have a lot of questions, and who knows, maybe Kevin and Brendan will even have some questions that they could add to the mix, even though they are hiding from the calendar right now. But again, so now we have a friend, Leah, who is coming to New York, but unfortunately, normally Kevin and I would have been able to see her, but we can't. Just like Stacy is coming to New York today, Leah is coming to New York today too, but as Governor Cuomo says, when you're coming from Florida, which is one of the hot spots right now, you have to quarantine for 14 days. And I think Leah is only coming here for, 5 days, right, Kevin?
Yes.
So 5 days. So she doesn't even have time with quarantining. She doesn't even have time to do anything. So I guess she made the trip already and didn't realize that. But so normally, like I said, and I'm sure Leah said she's going to be landing in Florida during Friday Facebook Live because she does usually tune in. So she'll be catching this later. So hi, Talia. Hope you have a great trip to Long Island. But again, I'm not really sure what you're going to be able to do in Long Island when you have to quarantine for 14 days. So, Ryan's back.
Hi.
Ryan says hi, everybody. Everybody loves Ryan. Okay, so why don't, Ryan, you want to read me the first question?
Here.
Yeah, project. Since the day you were 2, I taught you how to project.
The person I'm dating went to a Hamptons party. Should I go out with them? They just got tested for COVID and have no symptoms.
Okay, so this is happening all the time now. People, especially in the Hamptons, they're having parties. There's a lot of people there, and you have no idea if someone there at that party is going to. You're not leaving, are you?
I have to.
You leaving?
Yes, I have to.
Oh, you're not going to say goodbye?
You're on Facebook Live.
That's okay. We all say goodbye to Kevin on Facebook Live.
Okay.
Oh, and no
Hello,
more.
Facebook audience.
Okay, Kevin says hi. No more ice cream from me. I'm really, I'm determined to be on a health kick now. Okay, so no matter how much I beg you to please bring me ice cream and sprinkles, I want the answer back to me to say, no, Maureen, you are on a health kick. Okay?
Okay.
No matter how much I beg.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
He will still bring me ice cream if I ask. That is how great of a brother he is. No matter what. Love him. Okay, so, but he did bring in something interesting in the mail. One of the funny things of my brother Kevin is he does always stop over all the time and he brings in our mail. You just see what it is if you don't mind. Okay. Maureen. Ooh. I gotta see what it is. Gosh. So a couple of my clients that I guess you would call them celebrity clients. Yes, they know where I live because when someone is a celebrity, either I will go to their house or they can come to my house or we can meet at a nice place to interview. Okay. And especially during the COVID virus, obviously and excuse me for a second. Ryan, you did put this on public, right?
I didn't set it up for you. You set it up.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay.
What? Are you able to tell? Let me just make sure that I didn't blank it up.
So the globe.
Check.
Yeah. It's public.
How do you know?
Let me see a little globe.
You're so smart. It's a good thing that. Yes. Oops. Sorry about that, peeps. Okay, back on. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so Kevin is the best. But, questions, please come. Okay, so, back to business. All right, so we have so much going on at MTN Matchmaking, and that's why there were times that I had to interview people from my home office if they were celebrities. And, oh my God, this one really cool celebrity came to my house, and it was just like the greatest feeling in the whole world. And he just sent me a gift. So, one of the extra perks of being a matchmaker for 19 plus years. Oh my gosh. Okay, but back to the question, because this is definitely something that is happening all the time. And Ryan, could you tell me if anyone's asking questions?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you recently have gone to a party in the Hamptons and there were a lot of people there, you don't know if anyone had the COVID virus. So what many people are doing as a precaution, and I would do that too, they're going to get a COVID test. And they are trying to see if it's going to turn out that they got the virus. And they might not even be showing symptoms, but as many people have said, the younger you are, you might not be showing symptoms, but you still could have it. So you really shouldn't be going to a Hamptons party and then, hey, Asa. Asa says hi, Ryan.
Hi.
Oh, wait a minute. You're supposed to be doing this to me. So anyway, so after going to these parties, a lot of people are being smart, getting...
New doctor, advanced family medicine, 4,230 into Turnpike
I
Speed
do
200
not like this
Bethpage.
doctor's office. Should I pick it up? No. I don't like my doctor's office. I need a new primary doctor, just in case anyone knows of one that accepts Oscar, my plan. So anyway, and I didn't mention who they are because I wouldn't do that. But okay, so just as a precaution, what people are doing is they're getting the COVID test to make sure that they're not spreading the COVID virus and not knowing that they have caught it at a Hamptons party. So the question is, should they be out dating someone until they find out? No. What do they say, Ryan? Tests usually take 7 days, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what? If you want to go to a Hamptons party and you want to take that chance, then you're gonna have to just quarantine for 7 days. So, hey Maureen, how are you? Ryan's back. So I called up Maureen before and I said, Stacy's coming to New York. Everyone's not available at this moment. Do you want to call and be a part of Facebook Live? But I guess she's kind of busy. But at least if you're on and you're asking questions, it could be very helpful. Okay. So, okay. Second question, Ryan. And again, ask your questions because we have literally so many matches that we have to send out. And we've always had the philosophy that we will always go the extra mile for our clients. And our clients have been so wonderful and so thoughtful during the COVID pandemic with how we handled it. And obviously we did exactly what I would do, what I would want if I was a client of MTN Matchmaking. I would want to be on free hold. I would want to have weekly updates. I would want to, in the beginning, remember we were doing Facebook Live every single day. Every day. Then we went to Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So to Lori, one of our favorite girls, Lori, I'm going to answer you here just to save me time because we have like over 100 emails to go through.
Maureen wants that.
Oh, yes. Yes, tonight, right? Okay, just let me know what time. Did you say 6? I think, if you could just remind me, because yes, I definitely want to. I need to. As much work as I've been doing, and we've all been doing, my team is amazing. I have not been out during the pandemic for a night of fun yet. Right, Roy?
Yeah.
I haven't. Oh my God, that's sad. How many of you are like me that have what? Yes, Maureen's like, stay inside, be safe. But yes, Maureen, let me know what time I'm in, and I need it. Okay, so Next question, Ryan. Oh, but our clients have been so nice because of I literally just did what I would want. And now with Facebook Lives, we are going, just because we are so crazy busy now, we're in phase 4 of Long Island. You gotta be sick of seeing this face Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, especially since the beginning of the pandemic, you are stuck with seeing this face every single day. Because I was afraid, I was hearing on the news that people have depression, they feel lonely, they have no one to talk to. And I said, all right, guys, we have to do this every single day. We have to spread love to everyone just in case. So at least an hour every single day.
Okay, question 2. My friend is coming and visiting from Florida. Should I let them in my house?
Okay. Well, that goes along with, that's funny because we have a kind of a situation with our friend Leah, which we discussed already. I didn't know someone wrote a question in on that. That's funny. And then Stacy, who works for us, who is going to be here.
Anthony says hi.
Hey, Anthony. Let me see your photo, Anthony. I don't understand when people on Facebook don't show their photos. Little tricky, I think. But let me see your photo, Anthony. Again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and beauty is only skin deep, and beauty is both inside and outside. I'm a visual person, so I'm just curious, that's it. But yeah, so I guess everyone is going through the same thing because there are so many people in Florida that because it's such a hot spot now with the coronavirus, they want to get out. And I don't think, well, with flying, it's much harder. Like, for example, our friend Leah, as we just said, she's flying to New York. And I know, because I know with Stacy has to quarantine for 14 days before she can come to any of our offices on Long Island. 14 days just to quarantine. So Leah is flying. And I think Leah said she's only staying for 5 days. So, I don't know what. It's sad to know that our friend is coming and we're not even going to be able to see her because she's coming from Florida, which is one of the worst states with the coronavirus right now. So, judging that there's even a question about that, a lot of people are going through that because, again, so many people in Florida want to get out. And I don't blame them. If I lived in Florida and my family or my coworkers, lived in, or my friends lived in New York, where all of us in New York, we're all trying to do this right thing. Well, shouldn't say all, but mostly all of us are pretty much all trying to do the right thing. That's why we're at stage 4, but they all want to come here. But now picture you're from New York and we've been all doing the right thing, and then we love you all from Florida. But again, it's you can't just come from Florida and think everything's going to be hunky-dory. It's too dangerous. We can't do that. So Stacy right away said, now I know I have to quarantine for 14 days. Don't worry. So that's my answer to that question. You just have to be very honest with your friend. Just like we were honest with our friend Leah. You have to quarantine 14 days before you see anyone. That's what the rules are in New York. And maybe, actually, if you're coming from Florida, you might not know that, but that's the rules in New York. So we can't see anybody. Even Stacy, who is like a sister to me, she's my right-hand girl at MTN Matchmaking. She has to quarantine for 14 days before we get to see her and our kids. What does Anthony say? Because, I can't see without my glasses.
He doesn't know how to put a photo up.
Hmm?
He doesn't know how to put a photo up.
Anthony, come on. How do you not know how to put a photo up?
Right?
What? What'd you say? Oh, question number 3. Okay. Okay, so go ahead, number 3.
Gyms are opening back up. Do you think it's a good idea to go, even if you are socially distancing and wearing masks?
This is a tough one because I am all for indoor dining, 6 feet apart with masks unless you're eating. I am all for, we did the right thing on Long Island. We need to be able to get out there now because so many people, we were going stir crazy. So many people were presenting with signs of depression from being cooped up. Remember during the beginning of the pandemic, single people were calling us up, we don't want to die alone. I mean, that kind of said something about how severe the situation is. However, and look, I just said, I am beginning tomorrow. Today or tomorrow, my big health conscious. Tomorrow. I'm starting tomorrow. What?
It's always tomorrow.
You just said it's always tomorrow. Love that kid. Want to say hi?
Hi.
I meant visually.
No.
He's so handsome. Both of my boys are both 6'3", super handsome, both single. Hey, Brendan.
Oh, I haven't texted.
How are you?
Good.
Want to say hi? Sorry. Brendan, my son Brendan, who's 25. He is super as funny. He should be a writer for a television show. He is just the funniest person that I know. But yet, can't get him in front of the camera. Can't get him in front of the video thing. He won't do it. But yet, he is extremely funny. And real fast, okay? He took this comedy writing class, and they had to make up these stories, okay? Short stories for the professor. And this was less than a year ago. So one day he did a story of this overbearing mother who overly loves her kids, who constantly, she's always saying how much she loves them and just goes totally overboard. Clearly it was me, okay? It was absolutely me, everything I've done. And the guy said, Brendan, I know you're in this class. We're going to be doing a lot of different things. You're going to be writing on many different topics. But boy, you should really write a book. And that character of that crazy old woman that you were talking about, you got to write a book about that crazy lady because that would definitely sell. It was me. So, anyway.
Hi.
Who?
Asa.
Hey, Asa! Okay. So, Asa said hi to Brendan. Very nice to you, Brendan. Brendan is too, again, he's not really shy. Do you think Brendan's shy? Brendan's shy until you know him. People that know him will tell you he is one of the funniest people in the world. Okay, so back to the gyms, because we all know I like to go on my own tangents. But, so I am, like I said, starting my health kick tomorrow. I think it would be in my best interest to go to a gym and have a trainer work my ass off. If I can get a trainer to come to my house and do a barter situation like I did 3 years ago when I was in the best shape of my life, except for when I played intercollegiate volleyball and softball. My kids love when I say that. Brendan, you might have missed when I was talking about when I played intercollegiate volleyball and softball.
Just came down here to get some toilet paper. I made a mess upstairs.
Yeah. Thanks for saying that on Facebook Live. No, you know he did, but he thinks that's funny. So, before, I had to call my pharmacist about something. And he thinks it's funny. He was in the car where I have Bluetooth, and he started talking like he was crazy, like someone from the insane asylum, as I'm talking to my pharmacist. So I had to apologize to my pharmacist. Sorry, it's my 25-year-old son. Sorry. Okay. Oh,
Maureen said I might go back to a trainer again in Belmore, Monaco.
yes, but you know my situation that I don't pay for anything, not because I'm cheap, okay? Not because I'm cheap, but because I have MTN Matchmaking, and if the person's single, I like to barter. Or if the person wants me promoting what I do and how much weight I'm going to lose from this, for example, 3 years ago, my trainer, James, we figured out on paper towards the very end, okay? And again, I really felt great that he was making up an additional $50,000 a year in income from, they weren't all my clients, but most of them were my clients, okay? And I put his pamphlet in everyone's new folder. And think about that. Say you join a matchmaking service and you want to lose a little weight. Of course you're going to go to the trainer that I just lost such and such amount of weight, and I felt I was totally in super ass shape. The things that I was not single. But again, he might want to do it like James, because James did not do it for the membership. James did it for my clients to join his his training program. So again, he was making an extra $50,000 of income from the people that I recommended him to. So that's what I mean when I say barter, because I do that with everything that I do. But again, I always make sure that the other person gets the better end of the deal than I do. I always, always, always will do that. So, okay. So when it comes to gyms, though, Rye, could you put a sweater on? Hot as hell. We have 3 rooms, okay, that are open. So Ryan is in the 3rd room. He couldn't be as further away from me as possible, but the AC is like right there, so I'm here. And, Anyway, so I don't like to go to a gym because even without COVID, I would always think, ugh, gross, right? I would always see, what?
Don't people get like a brainworm?
Yes, it's like a haven for germs.
Like athletes, but
I literally would see people
without
get off a machine, be sweatingly gross,
not like the
and not wipe it down. But even if they wipe it down, they're wiping it down with what?
their sweat.
A towel that they carry around with them, which is filled with more of their sweat.
They have like disposable ones.
Oh.
Like,
So, well, just, Maureen, if you could ask your guy if he would want to do a barter in lieu of me promoting to get him more clients. Knowing that the last time I did this 3 years ago, my guy got $50,000 worth of new clients from our barter. Okay. So, but yes, I definitely need a trainer. But again, he doesn't have to come to the house. If you're going to be there, I would definitely go with you, because then it'll be more fun. Okay, so I'm not a fan of gyms because of that. I think I'm a germaphobe, really. And so even now, I get, like, if you own a gym, yes, I support you. I know with the COVID virus, this must be hurting your business, and I wish I could help in, however way I can. But I was just never a fan of the cleanliness of a gym to begin with. So now, I personally am not going to say I think it's a good time to start. This is my personal and professional opinion as far as working out for my singles. I would prefer you to get a trainer that would either come to your house or you go to their place if it's not too busy like a regular gym would be, and you see like sweaty, gross people all over the place and they're just wiping down the stuff with their sweaty ass towels. Sorry, that's the nicest that I could think of being right now. And I like to try to be a nice person, unless someone's mean to me. Then, from what I'm told by only one person, I'm told I'm called Mean Maureen. Only one person's ever said that to me in my life, though. Next question.
Why are single people so needy?
Should have really looked at these questions first. These are really funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so remember, we do not accept everyone. We do not accept everyone. So sometimes people will call us and they are so fucking needy. They are crazy ass needy that there is no way that we're going to take them on. Remember, we are all of Long Island, basically, we cover, and I'm an executive level certified matchmaker doing this over 19 years. No one on Long Island has that experience or has a track record of success of, just over 1,000 success stories. I have over 2,000 of the finest singles. I welcome competition. I'm fine with that. I'm just making a point that, we handle Long Island, Manhattan, and Boca, Florida, which Stacy is just coming from that office to this office. Hi, Tyler. Ryan.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
What?
Tyler, hi. Says hello, Maureen.
I know, I said hi.
Next question.
Okay, so there are people that call up and they are so needy. There's no way we would take them, and we disqualify them immediately. Now, I'm going to give you a little secret, little behind the scenes of MTN Matchmaking, that, remember, we have over 2,000 clients, and as I usually always say, 99% of our clients are the best of the best, okay? Really, they are. I mean, I don't have to work 7 days a week around the clock. I could certainly delegate to my other people. Aw.
We're representing Wombat.
Oh, thank you so much, Tyler. Very sweet. Okay, so we don't accept everyone. We have a thorough screening process. And even though we don't say you can't be needy, it's kind of obvious. You have to be a positive person, emotionally stable, financially stable, and looking for a committed relationship or marriage. Okay? We can tell if someone's needy. But a funny story behind the scenes is that we have different programs. So we start at $1,000 for 20-year-olds. There are 20-year-olds that don't like the bar scene. And again, look, we can't even really go. I think Cuomo took that back from us. We can't even go to the bar scenes unless you're ordering food, which doesn't matter to me because I usually always order food anyway, but still. And Brendan passed by and they're whispering. So I'm trying to see what they're going to say.
Don't use this bathroom upstairs. I got
Stop it! He's trying to be funny. I don't like bathroom jokes. It's not funny.
all the stains.
Stop it!
There's so much stains.
Stop it.
But it smells awful.
this is what happens when you have a 25-year-old who wants to be a comedy writer for a TV show. And they are funny. He is funny. This is one line of funniness that I don't think is funny, and that is bathroom humor. Is that what you would call it, Ryan? Right? Okay, I just don't find that funny. And Brendan thinks it's hysterically funny, so he will literally do that all the time, knowing it drives me crazy. Okay, so as we were saying about the needy people, so we have different programs. We start at $20,000. No, 20,000. No. My colleagues, I love my colleagues. Certified matchmakers, know them for years. They typically charge, say, 10,000 and up. Okay, I start at 1,000, and it's for 20-year-olds. Like I said, they don't like the bar scene. They don't like internet sites because they know that the guys really aren't ready for marriage. You know, they want to fool around. They want to have a few girlfriends. They're not going to tell you that, obviously. So many girls have come into us and then said, oh, I just met someone on Plenty of Fish, and he looks good, and he told me on the first date he wants to get married. And they believe it. And then they come back 5 years later, and obviously the guy lied, and, you know, I have to hear that. This has been going on for over 19 years. Okay, so we know the perils of internet dating sites. Okay, so, but that is basically why 20-year-olds pay $1,000 so that they can raise the bar, and girls and guys pay the same thing in my program, which is very different. That way we don't accept gold diggers, because gold diggers don't have the money to pay for any type of service. Okay, so now we have different, okay, Tyler, stop instant messaging me as I'm live. But were you able to read that, right?
Yeah. This is your class.
Oh, thank you. But again, I'm on Facebook Live, so I can't read that. And anyway, so, but then we go up. We have 5 different programs because not everyone's in their 20s. We go up to, I think, 95. We have a lady, and she has so much energy, and she looks like she's 60. So, guys and girls, no matter who you are, if you pass our screening process, we have people for you. Just call 516-444-2861. If you want to look at our website, it's Maureen at MTNMatchmaking.com. If you want to watch our social media, which you should, okay? You can get all the free advice you want, watch all of our YouTubes. Everything is under MTN Matchmaking, okay? So the highest is for our top celebrity, which I can't say who it is, obviously, but this guy, you know, it's $8,000, and he insisted on paying $8,000 because it wasn't quite as high. $7,000 was our top for celebrities, and this really amazing guy said to me, no, you do way more than the company I was going to go with, who charges $30. No, I have to pay you more. And I'm like, no, I'm not in this for the money. I am in this program to help people. That's it, 7,000, that's it. And he's like, no. He goes, all right, 8,000. Like, he literally just had to be the highest, the guy, the celebrity that has paid the most, okay, which is kind of cute. One of the reasons why we love him. Anyway, so, but if sometime, like during the pandemic, okay, we are doing, and we still are, we're doing everything we can to help people. So if someone needs a pandemic special, let us know. Let us know that if things are not, you know, you're financially stable, but at this present moment, because of the pandemic, you're not at your best, tell us, and we will do everything we can to help you. So as far as the neediness goes, they're all over. The guys and girls on the internet, you will see it. People tell us this all the time. and we notice it when they call us. We're like, sorry, we're not right for you, blah, blah, blah. Usually only 1% of the people that are on online services will pass our screening process. Tells you something, right? And again, fraction of the cost of all my counterparts, which I love my colleagues. I'm just in this business for a different reason. So, but as far as in our service, the 1% that have ever shown up needy, and look, needy is not the worst thing in the world, because once I get a needy person, the 1%, once I make them successful, they're the happiest people in the world, and they turn out to be the greatest people in the world. They're just needy because I don't know why. What do you think, Ryan? They're just nervous? Right? The very few people in our program that are needy. Why would you say they're needy? Yeah, probably. I just think that they're nervous though. But so the interesting thing is they're always the ones that we help the most in the beginning, meaning who are paid the least. So it's kind of like an odd situation because these are people that we went above and beyond for in the beginning to help them. Now remember, we don't take in everyone. We don't need to take in everyone. So if we take on someone and we're giving them a discount because of the pandemic, we're going out of our way because we really want to be nice and help that person. So I'm just saying this for future people. Just don't be needy because it's just not fair. It's not fair to, number one, our team that you're paying the least amount and you're needy. And it's not fair to our people that are paying the real prices because they don't need a pandemic special. And they're paying for the program that they're supposed to be in, and they're not needy. So really, just if you're thinking of coming to MTN Matchmaking, don't be needy. It's just not. There's no reason to be, okay? And you're only making it harder on yourself because we go above and beyond for our clients. And, again, it takes us the first time someone is matched, the first time they will receive their match, not that first Tuesday night, the second Tuesday night of when they begin. The first time. That's it. After that, then it takes us usually the whole week. Now, we used to always get the matches out by Fridays by midnight, but because so many people now that we're in phase 4, because everyone's coming off of hold, we put out a newsletter and we said, okay, you're still on, we took you off hold. However, we're not going to start the time off hold until you actually get your match. Because I might have matched them, but we're human. I'm sending out personalized matches, hand-selected matches. This is not like what are those, like a Match.com that you're getting someone. Or what's the one that says that they do compatibility? Yes, right. Come on, that's a computer algorithm. Oh my gosh, don't get me started on that. If you really want compatibility, we are making sure you're compatible in 3 different ways. Okay, so it doesn't make sense really to waste your time and money on a program that a computer is deciding, whereas we are all deciding. eHarmony, that's it. Yes, that's it, Asa. Everyone needs an Asa, like I say. So, real funny story about eHarmony. I have to know all these different things. So, one time I had to set up a thing in eHarmony, and I put in just the basics of what I wanted. I first got 0 matches. And I just did the very basics of what I wanted. 0. Could you imagine? 0. So then I said, okay, well, no one smokes at MTN Matchmaking, just so you know. We don't get smokers for, it's a social taboo. It's unhealthy, blah, blah, blah. So I just, for fun, said, all right, put in a smoker, which I can't date a smoker. I'm allergic to smoke. Put in, I don't care where the person lives, which is crazy. Because here, you could put in Long Island. You could put in Manhattan or both, And I got 3 people, and they were so far away, it would be crazy. So, but again, that's because the computer is doing that here. And because again, you don't know who they have. Here, I know who we have. And if someone comes in and for whatever reason we don't think we can help them, we're not going to take their money. So, okay. So I think people are needy because they are nervous. But there's no reason to be nervous here. And again, if you're needy, please don't come to us. Okay, last question. Then we have to get back to work. I literally will be working after I go out to eat. I'll be working, going out to eat with Maureen. It's so funny that we have the same names.
Is it for single people to use misleading photos?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We have heard and seen from our clients. They are showing us people that they have met online, which has brought them to us of what a person says they look like. And they've said, oh, let's take a picture together, which is super cool. You should always do that, okay? If you're on an internet date and that person looks nothing like their internet photo, and I mean nothing like it, say, oh, let's just take a selfie together, just so you can see and then show us, okay? Again, not to be mean, but to show there's no reason to lie. How did you put it, Ryan, before? It was really good what you said.
I don't know.
No, you said something like, no one's going to get through a second date with the photo wrong.
Stacey said that.
Oh, Stacey said it? Oh, shoot. How did she say it?
They're not dating the photo, they're dating.
They're not dating your photo. They're dating you. Okay. It was something even better than that. It was like, you're not getting a second date lying on your photo, no matter what. You could think you're the coolest thing in the world, but your photo sucks, and you're just going to win that person's heart over, guy or girl. It's not happening. You are lying to that person. It's not going to work. Don't use fake photos. So here, that's not happening. So again, it's very common on internet dating sites. We hear it all the time. So I would even just say if for whatever reason someone doesn't have the money, like $1,000 to join our program, but just keep in mind, we're $1,000 and up, 5 different programs, so we're very affordable. And say if someone is in their 40s, okay, and say without a discount, whatever, say they're going to pick the $3,000 program that we have, okay? Imagine that we're working for a full year on that person, giving them unlimited matches so that they can say yes and go out with everyone, one at a time, of course. For a full year, unlimited matches with dating coaching from Stacy. Stacy picks up the phone and talks to them. I do my dating coaching via email because I email people at 3 a.m. And I don't have the time to physically talk on the phone, but I could email when you're sleeping. So imagine you have a business, whatever your business is, a service business. How much would you charge a person that you're going to work for them for a full year, unlimited amount of service with help as far as dating coaching, what would you charge them? I love all my colleagues, like I said, and they're charging 10,000, 15, 20, 30, all the way up to 100,000, and it's not even for a year. But again, that's totally fine. It's just I'm in this business for a different reason. So no one has ever squawked in their 40s that are financially stable, okay, at for a whole year, $3,000. That's what they say to us. What? Why is it so inexpensive? It's because we're here to help. And again, if you do need help because of the pandemic, let me know, because we are here to help you find love. That is why we're in this business. We love all of our clients. Even though I said 99% of our clients are wonderful and only 1% are needy, still, I know what that neediness is. There's nothing bad about that person. We just have to get them over the part that they're needy. That's it. So, okay. So once again, because of how busy we are, and please keep coming in if you're single looking for a committed relationship, we do the screening process and we make sure you're compatible in 3 ways. Then give us a call and we will help you. And now we will be going back to what we used to do before the pandemic. And every Friday, we will be having Friday Facebook Lives. So feel free to email in your questions to us during the whole week at maureen@mtnmatchmaking.com. Some people, again, follow our social media. Some people that have come in have told us that there is a company that's not full-time matchmaking. We don't want to give their name or anything like that, and we certainly don't want them to get business, because that's probably why they're doing it, to get business. But real fast, just make sure that it's us, because there is a company that is kind of pretending to be us by being a generic name. So we are me. Over 19 years, Maureen Tara Nelson. So it's MTN Matchmaking, and follow us, social media. We're here to help you. We're here to answer your questions on Friday, Facebook Lives. So have a great weekend, and we will all see you next Friday. Bye.